Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back to the Angelic Alien. It is Reverend Raven Sowell, and it is my absolute pleasure to be with you on today. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are coming back, welcome back, darling. It is always a beautiful thing to have you in the space. For those of you who are new, please know that my videos, they hold a certain resonance, they hold a certain frequency. And so if the information within does not resonate with you, please do not attempt to make it fit. All right. If you find that the information does resonate with you, I ask that you go within to your own most high to see how you should be best utilizing the information provided to you in the videos. Okay. If any of the messages bring you confusion, bring you fear, bring you worry or anxiety, please note that those are red flags that the message is not for you. Okay. So feel free to go ahead and turn it on off. All right. All right. If any of you are interested in any of my services, you can find those below in the description. I am a life coach. I am a spiritual coach as well as a parental coach. I also complete spiritual counseling sessions as well. You can find all of that information below in the description. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and invoke for spirit so we can get the reading to you. We thank you, Mother, Father God, for your presence, for your love, and for your light. We thank you, holy angels and holy ancestors, for your presence. I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel at this time for the collective, bringing about only the messages that serve their highest good. I ask that Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel are present. I thank you, Mama Aset, for your love and for your guidance and for your presence at this time. I ask that all negative energy that is sent my direction is sent, is binded and sent back to the one source creator for divine judgment. Ashe. I thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, for your presence, for your love, for your guidance through the stagnant energy that I move through. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What are the messages for the collective on today's Spirit? The messages. So, interesting. So, some of you have information from your childhood that would definitely help you with where you are attempting to improve or review. It is retrograde. We have Mercury in retrograde. We have Neptune in retrograde. There's another planet that's in retrograde. I cannot remember right now, but there is a lot of energy of review coming up, processing information from the past, revisiting things from the past. So your childhood, the answer lies in your childhood. So this card says your childhood holds a wealth of information awaiting conversion to wisdom. Allow your childhood to help you elevate, not keep you stuck. Recognize a recognition of any stuck points or manufactured emotions. Self-processing is required. So what this means is this. So if there are any stuck beliefs, there are any ideas that you have with regards to shoulds and coulds and woulds that, interesting. Hold on one moment. Okay, so the message that was a very okay. So the thing is this: there may be issues from the past that you have carried into your present now moment that are creating manufactured emotions, beliefs within your life structure, right? And some of these manufactured emotions have created doubt within your intuition, doubt within your beliefs of a belief of self and knowing. Okay. And so, with that being said, the spirit is asking that we go back into our childhood because there is a lot of information there that is waiting to be converted into wisdom for us to use right now. Okay. So, um, there have may have been times in your past, in your childhood, where you where you knew something in your gut was not right, right? Like that somebody was telling you a lie, or that you were telling somebody something, or you had this sense of knowing that something was off. But instead of you listening to that sense of knowing, you listen to the other person, right? You listen to the person who was actually being deceptive, the person who was not in truth, right? And the thing is this, the thing is this, when those type of situations, occur, when those type of situations occurred, this created a sense of, once you found out that that you had been lied to, misled, or whatever, this created a sense of a heaviness, a sense of mistrust within yourself, right? But the thing is this, is that it was never that you were not able to trust yourself. It was the fact that you allowed somebody else, you gave somebody else more faith, somebody else more grace than you gave your own internal knowing. Okay. And so what is guided at this time for us to be aware of, um, so what is important for us to be aware of is that we can trust ourselves. So going back to our childhood, going back to those situations, um, those end up being helpful times of reflection to help to pull those fragments into the present moment so that we are able to understand that we do really know and can trust ourselves. Okay. So that's just one example. That doesn't have to be what your situation is. That doesn't have to be the stuck point that you may be going through. But understanding that a manufactured emotion, a stuck point, is a belief system. It is a belief in yourself, a thought about yourself that came from something that happened. Then you began to tell a story about due to what occurred and how it made you feel. Okay. And so what is happening with this is that there is a time, there is the time to really look at that. We are being spiritually guided to look at that, being spiritually guided to better be in a place of trusting ourselves and recognizing that the things that we have been doing on repeat are not really who we are. Those are stuck cycles. Those are stuck loops that we are finding ourselves in. So you do sense BS before there is physical proof of the fuckery, right? So you do understand and sense when there is something off. You do sense and you do understand when someone is lying to you or being deceptive, very, very quickly, because what happened was when I went on pause a moment ago, I got a call I got a call from these scammers, right? Who was like, telling me, okay, your business hasn't been registered with these voice, blah 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 blah, right? These voice platforms, and in order for you to get seen, get your business to be seen, and for you to actually have these customers come your direction, you will need to register your business, right? And they make it sound very, very good. They make it sound very good. But as they're talking, my first question is always, okay, what is this costing? What are you trying to sell? Right? Because there is something that I knew was not right about the conversation. And so they're just like, oh no, there's nothing, as far as I know, there's no cost until there is, right? Until they start talking and telling you, oh, well, you just need to pay this. And then you may just need to pay this one time, and then you'll be grandfathered in. But my sense of knowing was, okay, this is a scam. Something is not right. The person that I'm talking to doesn't even sound like a real person. Do I trust myself? Or do I trust this jackal that I don't even see or know on this phone, right? I want for you to understand that this is what we are talking about here. The people who have been in your presence, been on the phone with you, been in a physical presence with you, you have had a certain sense about them. And there were certain times when you were in a position of um, uh, where you were attempting to understand something, where they came in and this voice within you told you, no, don't listen to them. No, don't do it. No, no, right? But you may have been like, okay, well, why would they lie? Why would they lie to me? That's just weird. I'm tripping. Let me just go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt. The thing is this, is that we no longer give anyone outside of us the benefit of the doubt. Because when we do that, we are giving them the benefit of our doubt. You understand? So they benefit from us doubting ourselves. They benefit from us being in a position of trusting them, right? The thing is this, trust is earned. Trust is earned. And if you are in a situation of where you are communicating information with someone, and immediately you get a sense within you, you have been with you long enough to trust yourself, I am hoping, right? And so you immediately are to sit back and reflect. Don't make any quick judgments. Don't make any quick movements or decisions towards doing what the other person is trying to get you to do. The thing is to slow down. The thing is to take a beat, to really see what is, because you will see the tail. You will see that there is something off. There is some deception that is there, right? So this is very much about us being able to really step into our gift of clear sentience, right? Clear feeling, understanding that we have a sense within us that is very strong and very pure, right? It has come from the one source creator. We have a spiritual guide within us that is helping us, right? So this is the beginning of the message, right? So if any of you have been searching for my business, It is, all of the information is below. Right, we're going to go ahead and put that out there. All of the information is below. If you're wanting to get in contact with me, my email is down below. You can also search Angelic Alien online and get my phone number if that is something that you're needing, right? Because the thing is this. I've been getting that there have been a lot of people looking for me, right? There have been people who have been searching for me, searching for my business. And um that is really amazing. I've gotten lots of people who have come to me and been like, "Yeah, listen, I found you da 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 da. I found you this way, I found you that way." The thing is this, the people who are meant to come to Raven So Well for help, they will find Raven So Well. So if you are here present during this reading right now and you are in need of assistance and your spirit is telling you to reach out to me, do it, right? Because you will not regret it, okay? You will not regret it. Um, the energy of the tarot reader has come out. The energy of the Holy One has come out. So what I am getting from this is that some of you may be tarot readers yourself. Some of you are in need of a tarot reader. Some of you are in need of help with healing and going back and reviewing whatever is going on in your childhood, so that you can bring it to the forefront, so that you can transmute this into some wisdom that you are able to use moving forward to help you. Some of you are in need uh, of help with finding your true self, right? Doing this through the assistance of having a spiritual guide, right? If you resonate with my readings, feel free to reach out, okay? Feel free to reach out. Okay, let me see, it gets one more here, please. The Holy One. Let's get one for the tarot reader, please. So, yeah, blocks on your resources are removed. Blocks on your resources are removed. So, some of you may be very much questioning your reality. Some of you are questioning your reality and being more vigilant about what you are consuming, being more vigilant about what you are listening to, what you are adhering to. And this is having a significant impact on the blocks that you have on the physical resources in this world, okay? Um, so some of you may very well be in the need of having a reading, having some help to do some of the emotional lifting, to begin to piece together some of this energy from your past, excuse me, that is going to help you to get unstuck, to get you unblocked, okay? Um, there is this need to release negative emotions, negative energy, okay? Especially from your throat chakra. You're speaking your truth, and you also not being in a space of self-betrayal. There is a significant amount of energy about self-betrayal that is also coming up here, okay? So let's get clarification on the Holy One, please, Spirit. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords. So this is, yes, getting out. The Holy One clarifying the you do sense BS before physical proof of the fuckery. The Seven of Swords has come out. This is being able to discern and to see the trickery. This is being able to see the deception. This is to be able to strategize, um, to strategize ways away from being got is what I'm getting, like being deceived, right? Because with the Seven of Swords, we know the Seven of Swords is all about like deception, thievery, someone who is um, someone who is like sneaky, right? Very sneaky, very deceptive. But with you being in a space of being in touch with your clear sentience, you can peep this out, which is the reason why it came out in the reverse. So when it comes out in the reverse, this lets me know that that you are going inward more and actually feeling and sensing the deceptive behaviors from others, not from a place of where you're getting like super haughty, or is that the word? Super angry about it, super frustrated about it, but you are just aware. You are just clearly aware of what you're seeing. You're questioning your reality. You are questioning the reality that is attempting to be formed before you through the words of others, right? Because this is a lot of mental trickery. Like the deception comes way before the theft actually happens, right? The deception and the creation of the framework, the internal framework, comes way before they steal whatever it is that they have stolen. Okay. So the person has to create a sense of doubt within you, or a sense of belief within you about something, right? For you to actually get scammed, right? So this is the energy that I'm getting. So the Holy One will be one who is whole and full and complete within themselves, where they'll be able to see what is happening. They'll be able to sense what is happening, even if they can't see it with their physical eyes. They can sense it. The Sun card, right? It is illuminated. It is seen. I see what is being passed along, even if it isn't like in the physical realm. I see it. I have this sense of enlightenment, right? The Holy One is able to discern deception without the need to be super like boastful, having a sense of bravado with it, right? You can still do it in a very direct and kind way, is what I'm hearing. So the star. So we have the sun and the star here. So you are someone who is really being brought out into the forefront because your gift is so is still so fresh and so new, right? You have been a star since you were a baby. I was watching this TikTok little reel where Plies, I think it was Plies, that says, "You've always been the one. You've been the one since you were a little baby. You didn't know, right?" So understanding this star energy is an energy of where you are being recognized, being pulled out to the forefront. There is this healing coming because there's this recognition that is there, a recognition of your holy gift, a recognition of who you truly are, the fact that you are the sun, the fact that you are the golden one, right? And that you are now being watered. You are being watered. You are being gifted this sense of a play with your gifts, a sense of play and a sense of loyalty to yourself from this very nurturing maternal energy that is also very present. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands here. Excuse me. Some of you may have Leo prominent or Aquarius very prominent in your chart. Aquarius. Aquarius very much very prominent in your chart. Okay. Um, we have this fearlessness, this purity, this openness to explore, this courage, right? And this courage is going to take you, this courageous energy is going to take you far because it is going to allow for you to fulfill wishes and dreams that you have had for a long time. So some of you have been having dreams to have a good partner, having dreams to be in a space of where you are connected with a divine masculine who is very mature, very balanced, right? And you gaining awareness of this gift of discernment that you have is very important in you being able to discern when that person has arrived. Okay. The World card, right? So there is this sense of ascension that is happening, a closing up of an old cycle that is happening, right? So some of you are definitely reaching out to tarot readers that were going to help you to move forward. The tarot readers who are going to be guides to help you to move forward, move forward from a very dark past into a more light and bright future for yourself. And this is because you are recognizing the things that are holding you back from your past, right? Your spirit guides are guiding you towards this new beginning, right? This King of Pentacles. There are provisions that are being revealed for you, right? Because this energy is one where your resources are being unblocked, and they're being unblocked because you are no longer doubting yourself and committing self-betrayal, right? High Priestess, right? The High Priestess energy. So there is this deep inner knowing, this deep connection with understanding who you truly are, which is also helping you to move forward and helping you to connect with this divine masculine energy that is going to be one that helps you to recall the protection, the provision that you have from the divine. Yeah, so you may find that you are emotional, very sensitive to emotions of others. There's this energy of self-fulfilling prophecy that you're moving away from because you are becoming aware that it is stuff that's been being played on a loop. This is like old information that has been coming from the past that has been playing on a loop. Yeah. So there's this need to meditate, pray, relax, right? And be very focused on uh, being very focused on being patient at this time, not rushing anything. When you rush things, that's when you end up doing things out of people pleasing behavior. Right, because we have this need, this drive to want to please other people. That is another reason why the energy of knowing that something's not right, but then giving people the benefit of the doubt comes so strong. Okay, so is there any other messages we have? Let's get closing messages, please. High Priestess again. So High Priestess again. So you've done this for many lifetimes. Hear the message without becoming emotionally manipulated. Apollo, the energy of the sun, the energy of Horus is very much present. The energy of enlightenment is very much present. This is not new to you. This is not your first rodeo. This is not your first lifetime. So your gifts are really coming to the surface. You are really, really powerful. Oh my God. Okay, that was creepy. Creepy. It's creepy. You're really powerful. So, walking in self-love is what you're encouraged to do. Um, this is you are a disciple of Christ. Understand that you are a Christed being, right? That you are the Son. You are the embodiment of a Christed Holy One. You are a Christed entity, right? What do they call it? A Messiah seed. Understand this. Nobody can lie to you unless you let them. No one can deceive you unless you let them. All right. Closing message, please. And you've had a lot of liars. There have been a lot of liars in your life. I no longer hold up my past actions against my future self. Forgiveness of the self, heart of the matter, India. If you keep the anger, it will eat you up inside. Yellow chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. This is all about willpower, courage. So this is what is being activated right now, stimulated, your solar plexus chakra. And we have Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel here. Give me 1 second. Significance of Chamuel. What is the significance of Archangel Chamuel? 1 second. Archangel Chamuel. Let's do symbols. So, a heart, a dove, the color pink, angel of love, peace, and relationships. These symbols reflect those aspects of his role. He's also associated with the number 7, the rose quartz. Okay, the rose quartz. Let me do the meaning, because he's been coming up a lot lately. The spiritual meaning of Chamuel, I believe, is unconditional love, if I'm not mistaken. He who sees God. Yes. So the angel of love and peaceful relationships. So you are moving into an era of recognizing and coming into peace and solitude with peacefulness and solitude with relationships. This is also the energy of love, compassion, and healing. He who sees God, he who seeks God, he has an emphasis on he emphasizes his role on guiding people towards love and harmony. So very much like I said before, you are being moved towards more love, more self-love. He helps people find love in all aspects. That will be self-love, romantic love, love of humanity. So some of you may have had some issues with humanity because you have seen so much and you have been through so much with humanity. There's a lot of trauma here. He is also known to help resolve conflict, to find lost items, and to foster peace within individuals as well as relationships. Okay, so this is most definitely a time of significant emotional healing and self-compassion. This is a time for you to forgive yourself and to forgive other people, to come to a place of inner peace and emotional well-being. Okay, so if you are someone who is in need of this work still, but this video resonated with you, please know that you are able to reach out to me, and we can work together if it is something that your spirit is guiding you to do. So I want you to know that you are loved and you are supported by the One Source Creator. I hope that this video resonated with you. If it did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, okay? I am closing off this video message and sending back all of the energy to the One Source Creator, thanking you for allowing me to be a clear channel at this time for the collective. I call back all of my energy to me, whole, heal, and transmuted. I send back all of the energy to the viewer, whole, healed, and transmuted. Ashe, ashe, ashe. You be blessed.